Yeah, I mean, you've heard it all. This is what's going on, what's being planned to happen. What are your expectations? President Tinubu is going to be in Abia definitely in June. What do you expect this time around?
I am surprised to hear that it's just Port Harcourt Road that they're talking about for him.
And Abia Medical City as well.
Yeah, because the UT has done quite a number of things, things that are meant to, improve the business ecosystem, the whole economic ecosystem of the state. Why they're not, flagging some of them is, well, let me say they know what they want to do, because there's something I also read up yesterday about some solar project about all the medical centers in Abia. They're going to go off the grid or something similar. So the government is doing quite a lot. The airport is there, the airport project. Yeah. I mean, the medical city, these are very big projects. They are not $1 billion projects. We're talking about billions, yeah. Yeah, dollars. So that's a lot of money. So there's every reason for the governor to visit Abia State. And I hope he surprises us with the announcement of Nnamdi case. Nnamdi being released at Abia State. Why is that Nnamdi's home state?
Everybody's been,
I hope he just, because I know Tinubu is a smart man. He might just be planning to do something that will surprise everybody. I hope we get that pleasant surprise. And then I don't know if Uti, is going to be bold enough to ask that favor of him, while he's standing in Umar. I mean, this man has lost his both parents in the course of this fight, and he's been incarcerated for how many years against the instructions of the appeal court. So the injustice is too much. So if you say who goes for justice, you take it, isn't it? Yeah. So we were saying you want to do the right thing in Nigeria. You are the president. You say there is renewed hope. Where is Nnamdi's hope as a citizen? Tell me. What are the hopes of his family members as a people? What are the hopes of the Igbo people and the Easterners who believe they are being marginalized? Where is their hope? When the man speaks and is being kept down for how many years against the courts here, the legal process has taken place and he's saying, keep him. Why? Why are you keeping quiet? Are you still the leader of the nation? Or are you following someone we don't see? Maybe we have another leader that is invisible that they can't challenge.
The underdogs.
Yeah.
Well,
so
yeah.
That's how I thought. There's a lot to do in Abia State. The opposition will always find what to say. Those in Enugu have been talking until suddenly the major opposition moved party. So one day I hope the ones in Abia will see the light someday. And when there's nothing to criticize, you keep quiet.
Also, not calling out a couple of other achievements to commission. Just few: the medical city and the refix of the Abia Port Harcourt, expressway. Don't you think there could actually be a political undertone regarding these visits? Because we've seen our president, finding his abode more in the eastern part of Nigeria. Don't you think also this, like in regards to rumors, and as Dave Umahi said, that all these 5 eastern governors are supporting the president, aligning and having that conversation on pitching them to come to his tent and support for 2027. That one.
If he's not planning on rigging, if he actually wants the vote of the people, you should know that he's coming here. If he's coming to see the governors for that purpose, he's campaigning for 5 votes from the 5 governors. So if he wants to reach out to the real people, he should do things that, give people hope, impact on their life, not visiting governors. That's not what we expect of him. He shouldn't waste state resources to visit people who support him in the election.
Well, let me just jump in. And I know I've been jumping in a lot of recent. Let me jump in again. During the visits, I'm just being the devil's advocate here. During the visits, he also engages with stakeholders. Yeah. So it's not just about seeing the governor. You also see Enugu residents, you see Anambarians, you probably would see Abians, stakeholders. So is it just about the governors now?
Like I said, stakeholders, how many stakeholders are in the meeting hall? Maybe 200. He gets 200 votes. Is that what he wants? Let us focus on policies that will improve. Let Nnamdi Kanu work.
Do you think Nnamdi Kanu would be a part of his political strategy come 2027?
If he wants to hit it hard, that's his strongest he can make.
And you think people
that's
will
the
actually
greatest
believe
impact.
in a line?
Yes. That will soften the headlines, the thoughts of the people who support him. There are too many, the truth be said. Some people are not coming out to speak. The support he has here, if Tinubu doesn't know, someone needs to tell him. that man has a lot of followership, a lot of it. So if you, and the legal process has taken place, you say you want to stay within legality. You're not going to rig elections. Right? You want votes. Then you must look at where the votes are.
All right.
The bulk of the votes in East lie with that man. I can tell you for free.
All right, let's wait and see what happens. Let's watch and see how the first week of June will pan out. If Alex Oti will finally deliver your mandate to President Tinubu. Thank you.
He actually gave a tip-off.
Right.
The bulk of the votes lies with the supporters and followers of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Well, you can do with that information.
Let's wait and see.
Do with that information whatever you think.
Because Nnamdi Kanu seems to carry the image of the liberation of the Igbo man.
And also the image of the rising sun.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining the show today, Mr. Chilaka. And we hope you have a great day ahead as we continue to monitor and watch what happens on the local and national scene. Thank you all for being a part of today's broadcast. I mean, I don't know what we'll be doing here without your viewership, your faithful viewership, we'll call it that. And we hope that you have a great day ahead. Continue to watch Abia TV. Up next is the Business Morning with Nnamdi Omaya. I've been your host as always, Nathalie Uku.
And I remain Oji Nwachuku. Have a great day. Bye for now.